Oh yeah.
Time for a demonstration.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I want to answer a question I received online from a family member. They asked, can y'all comment on natural sweeteners? What about stevia, good or bad? Or are there better ideas out there? I think this is a great topic. So these natural sweeteners, the ones that are growing in popularity, stevia being the most popular right now, and xylitol. Xylitol is a low-calorie, no-calorie sweetener that's been used for a bit. It's been sweetening some gums out there, but those are the more natural ones. But you can't really talk about the natural ones until you address the unnatural ones, the ones that have been around for decades. So I'm talking about the blue and pink packets that have been on diner countertops for decades, sweetening our teas and our coffee. These are the same things. They're equal, NutraSweet, Sweet and Low. They're aspartame. They're chemical sweeteners. This derivative of aspartame or whatever, chemical sweeteners that have no calorie. They've been used as a sweetener for diet colas for quite a while as well. So many years ago I heard that aspartame was measured at 4 times the sweetness across the tongue than regular cane sugar. That's a large margin. That's a big deal. So when we taste something like that and it reaches 4 times the level of regular sugar, we are actually taming our brains. So not only do we taste with our tongue, we develop our sense of taste in our brain. So you sit there and you have a diet soda and you're reinforcing the fact that you're having something that is 4 times the regular sweetness, or something that occurs naturally, like apples, grapes, fruit sugar, cane sugar. You're reaching 4 times that level. And this is indeed even part of marketing. You can find the Diet Dr. Pepper commercials now that say stuff like, Diet Dr. Pepper tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper, or people prefer the taste of Diet Dr. Pepper over regular, because when they do their focus group, and they got NutraSweet in that Diet Dr. Pepper, regular Dr. Pepper sweetened by cane sugar or corn syrup will not stand up against it. Diet Dr. Pepper tastes extremely sweet. Any of these things with artificial sweeteners will taste really sweet. And they've been sneaking them into other items for many years now too. I think about certain bubblegum brands I looked at recently. You can find it on the labels, things like Bubble Tape and Bazooka Joe. Those not only have regular sugar in them, they have aspartame, so they're really sweet tasting to kids. Think about that. They're training kids to want things that are artificially or unnaturally sweet. So not only have there been research about nerve disorders and other problems related to long-term use of NutraSweet, maybe endocrine disrupting disorders, but I switch on over to natural sweeteners that really don't have a large pool of research saying anything bad about them. We haven't really had much time to develop any research, but are they bad for you? I personally do not prefer the taste. There's not a lot of research that says there is anything bad about them, but things like stevia, I find that they're really, really overly sweet on the tongue. They're cloying. They've been putting them in certain things like Silk soy brand milk. Certain Silk brands have a stevia in there to sweeten them, and I personally just don't prefer the flavor. The only research I've heard about stevia that's bad is I heard that it can cause bloating for certain people, but otherwise, you can go on ahead and use them. I personally just don't prefer the taste, and when it comes down to it, if I'm going to treat myself, I want to have something that's naturally sweet or sweetened by natural things. So we use plenty of sweeteners in our house. We just don't use them so often. We use them sparingly. That's what a treat should be. You're treating yourself. So try not to have these things around all the time. But if you are, use something like maple syrup, agave, brown rice syrup, barley syrup, molasses, succonaut, brown sugar. Whatever you're going to use something that is natural. But at the same time, if you want things that are sweet, reach for fruit. I always, throughout the day, am eating fresh fruit, and that's what I rely on to hopefully satiate my sugar cravings. But if you are going to make a treat, have them less frequently, make them less often, and use something natural as opposed to unnatural or unnaturally sweet tasting. So I hope that answers the question. If you want to, feel free to comment. Send me some questions. I'd love to answer them. I have plenty of content that I plan on creating, but for now, that is all. Thank you guys for watching.